Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, gonna be mostly doing the world event, maybe going over some Soulforge troop teams, maybe going over the new legendary teams. That's what I'm hopeful for. I don't know how long we're gonna go today, but at first, I have one little thing I want to talk about. Came up in the comments and stuff. It's a beginner type of thing. Then we'll talk about the Switch thing I was doing a little bit, not too much. And then the world event containing chaos. I need to continue with that. I need to get the pet that's available today. And depending on how long we go, hopeful, not for sure, we might do Uvhash-Ka teams if, I can even figure one out if he's, who knows. And maybe the Wild Queen, maybe Gorgotha, stuff like that. Like, that'll be what we'll be doing if we get that far. But, yeah. What up, Elgin's Toy? How's it going? Time to get my stuff going here. Get in the chat and stuff, let me go to containing chaos first of all. And make sure I don't have any rewards to grab. Nope. You want to check on that every day before you even get started with the world event. I'd recommend checking your rewards so you don't miss out on any tokens. You might be able to get more powerful before you even start playing that day. So make sure you check rewards. As far as if I remember correctly, this event you don't have to buy anything in the shop to get your share done. Of course, that's going to be difficult, but if you're being like frugal and you're trying to save gems, and on a week like this, you could just not even buy any tiers and do your share. Depending on where you're at as far as your guild, maybe you need to do more, maybe you don't. Like as far as my guild, we're almost done already. I probably could have bought 0 tiers and did my part and did enough. But for video purposes, I bought 2 or 3 tiers. And you can make it easier by doing that as well. Get your tokens and stuff. I mean, even though you will get tokens from the rewards, so you won't be totally buck naked, but you could buy 1 or 2 tiers. It's always nice to have the explode potion and the enchant potion and stuff like that. How's it going, Degeneration? DLGA88. DL, which name would you rather me call you there? Let's go live chat. Live chat. And I got the forum open here just in case ahead of time. Thought ahead a little bit. I got the Discord open in case anybody needs to whisper in my ear about anything. And we're about to get started. Let's see, we got Draxius and Green Slime. I think those are both worth the least. So we're gonna go with the lowest level here. So level 36. No need to do the higher level. I'm using the No team still, just because that's the last team I had. Shout out to Elgin's Toy for the Blind Guardian idea. I've used him before, and he's okay. He has that gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches, summon a Dark Storm at the start of battle, drains mana, and sometimes they start empowered on the enemy team, so that if you can get them up before they go, use their spell, then you get to explode 1 gem for each mana drained. So you could explode up to 10. Plus he's purple, which I think everybody is, that's a restriction, but Darkborn Warlock does scatter damage boosted by purple gems. Not the best troop ever, but creates a purple gem when my turn begins, like uses red. So I went with, couple troops here that do damage, and then a couple mana generators. Reflection of Good, purple weapon, restriction. So we got blue and purple, we got red and purple, we got yellow and purple. So I thought that was decent. Double purple, yellow, minus green. Archmagus. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Go like that. Go like that. And alright, I'm completely ready to go. What up, Chad? Clip Bomb. Elgin's Toy. Degeneration. Clip Bomb. Brian R.A. Daly. I think we're on a train today, unless y'all... I'll have to... I'm gonna have to pick a different vehicle and like get to making positions because it's hard to think of them on the spot. It's much easier to continue with the train. If you guys wanted to give out the positions, that might be a little easier. There's no vehicle at the moment. We are sitting in a station, not moving at the moment. So, what do we got here? So I'm gonna go Illithian Servitor. He's probably my best damage dealer on this Epic and Under team. He also steals magic from all survivors, so he's just gonna get stronger. You could put 2 of those on your team and not mess with the Darkborn Warlock, but just to cover more colors, I went with the Darkborn Warlock. Grab that purple for some gold. Grab this yellow for some gold. Just grabbing gold here. And Illithian Servitor, bang, they're dead. And all that scatter damage gets applied to that one troop, so good cleaner upper. Cleaner upper. Alright, let's see what y'all are saying. Elgin's Toy says hello. Degeneration says afternoon. Elgin's Toy says just nearly got squished by Uvhash a minute ago during the event. Had the sun on my screen and messed up real bad. Oh no. Degen, okay, that'd be good. Clip bomb. Brian says, yeah, I guess we're on nothing at the moment, man, but we'll see. Degen says, Dialga part is so people on tanks recognize who I am, but Degen has been my common name since 2006. Well, I want to call you whatever you want to be called, instead of me making up stuff and saying it the wrong way. So I'll call you Degen. That sounds good. Alright, so Eldritch Minion is worth more than all of these. So we're going to pick Eldritch Minion. Elgin says, well, it's a beautiful sunny day, and I'm done with work now, so all good. Yeah, beer 30, baby. Beer 30. That's what everybody's waiting for when they're working, right? Good old beer 30. We do have extra skull damage, so why not? Some heavy damage there. Then, Illithian Servitor. And then we're going to get this extra turn, of course. And we're going to cast the Reflection of Good on ourselves, because this is the no team. It's for lower level people, so the strategy would be to cast it on yourself to get that barrier, keep yourself alive. Plus it blows up purple, and everybody uses purple, so it's good. Then we do this again, and win. Don't need mythics, don't need legendaries here, you can do it without them. That's all this is showing. Totally free to play and all that, so... Here's Uvhash-Ka, level 208. Now we can see, will the no hold up on this type of battle? Elgin says, could have a charter flight. I can hostess the peanuts. What's your vector, Victor? Don't call me Shirley. You'll be the navigator. Alright, let's see. So, what kind of mana situation we got going on here? Yeah, I had a commenter talking about... I talked about this in the Discord already, but I want to explain it just in case other people don't understand as well, because I never know until somebody says something. Certain things. Like, some people thought that Guild Wars defend teams actually gained points as they fought, and, it wasn't just like 24 different troops, right? Like they thought they were getting points based on how good their Guild Wars Defend was doing. Like I didn't know that they thought that until somebody said it. So this person in the comments said, they were commenting on my top 10 legendary video, and they were like, these aren't legendary troops. These are mythic troops. And I was like, what are you talking about? They're all legendary. And he's like, well, they're all light blue, you know, they're all mythic. And I'm like, they're not legendary. And I explained to him, you know, that's just their ascended. Like, this isn't a mythic troop just because the color of the card is blue or cyan or whatever they say. That doesn't mean this troop is now all of a sudden a mythic. I guess you could say it's a mythic, but it's not. It doesn't turn into a mythic just because you fully ascend it. It gains a little bit of stats, but it's still an epic. And the way you tell that are the little diamonds up in the left-hand corner next to their mana cost. That is how you tell what rarity a card really is. Like, base rarity is all that anyone cares about. If I was going to do a list about regular rarity, like, how would I even do that? Because then would I have Finesse on there as a mythic? Would I have Peasant as a mythic? Would I have, you know? That would be weird. And not everybody has every single card fully ascended, so then it would just be dumb and weird. Like, I don't know. I was trying to figure out, like, another way to explain it, like, with a totally different thing, but I couldn't think of anything. But, like, if you guys know of something that I can compare it to where, like, this card is not a mythic. It's cyan now, because I fully ascended it. It's the same color as a mythic, and maybe it is a mythic as in its rarity, but its base rarity is still epic. So it's an epic card that does an epic type of spell with epic type of traits. Just because it's blue doesn't mean it's now a mythic with mythic level spell and mythic level traits. Like it's still an epic. Everybody would call this an epic. No one calls this a mythic. So I just wanted to explain that. I don't know. I've heard that before from other people. It's not just this one person. Like, this card here is not a mythic. It's also an epic. You look up in the upper left-hand corner, the diamonds there. You got 4 diamonds, that's epic. 1 diamond's common. 2 diamonds is rare. 3 diamonds is ultra rare. 4 diamonds is epic. 5 diamonds is legendary. 6 diamonds is mythic. So, if you want to know what is a mythic and what's not a mythic, it would have every single diamond crossed out up there. It, you know, doesn't have to do with the color of the... Just because a Lamborghini's red doesn't mean all red cars are Lamborghinis. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out a way to, like, explain it, but... Just because you paint your car red doesn't mean you have a Lamborghini now. You still have a Honda Civic or something. But you painted it a cool red color. Like, just because you use the Lamborghini red paint or whatever, and paint your Honda Civic Lamborghini red, that doesn't mean now your car is a Lamborghini. It's just the same color. They do gain stats as you ascend them, though, but not enough to be considered a mythic. And the spell doesn't change, the trait doesn't change, the base rarity doesn't change. No one says this is a mythic. They're not going to make a list and say top 10 mythics and include Blind Guardian just because it's a cyan card. They're going to go by the base rarity, which everybody goes by. Nobody goes by rarity. Everybody goes by base rarity. So, just trying to explain in case anybody else out there was thinking the same as this one person, which I've heard it before, so it's not totally crazy. Let's do this. We could probably do Blind Guardian here. We got this guy with 11. Then this. Elgin says, so funny that someone wouldn't realize it's about base rarity, though. That's odd. Yeah, and they argued with me. Like, I've been playing the game for 5 years. I have a channel. I'm in a top 15 guild. I'm in bracket 2 in Guild Wars. I have almost every troop in the game, totally free to play. Like, if you've been playing the game for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, why would you argue with somebody that's been playing it for 5 years? Like, that's not smart. If you're that person that likes to argue, don't argue in your first week on a game, or the first day on a game, or your first 6 months on a game. Like, at least, because you're gonna look dumb, and I don't want you to look dumb. I'm just trying to help you out, you know? Don't act like you know more than a person that's been playing for 5 years. When they explain to you nicely the reasoning behind why you're wrong, and they are still arguing back with me. I'm like, what the heck are you... Dude, it's like arguing the grass isn't green, and then they tell you, yeah, it is, look out there, it's green, and they still argue. And it's all like, other people are seeing this. Like, I'm just trying to help you out so you don't look like a fool. Because you're, like, the only part of it that they're a fool is that they keep arguing with me. Not that the first thing wasn't dumb, like, right? Like, that's an honest question, or honest mistake, I guess, because they were telling me I'm wrong. They weren't asking a question. They were just telling me I'm wrong. So, it's a little bit of a difference between somebody asking a question. Like, I would never, ever, like, go back and forth or be mean to somebody that's just asking a simple question. But when you're telling me I'm wrong, it's a different story. And I'm even still nice at that point. And the first time I respond, I'll still be nice. Hey, you told me I'm wrong, but here's why I'm not wrong. Here's why you're wrong. And then they keep going and going and going, and it just gets worse and worse. So that's when I just quit responding after a while. Then they can just, you know, flounder about and not know anything and keep thinking what they want to think, and they'll come back later and be like, man, sorry, I was wrong. You were right. Or they won't. Who knows? Brian says, what are the 4 on this team? I'm on my mobile and I can't see with the chat. I've been waiting for team ideas, and you explained base rarity pretty good last time I asked. Oh, yeah, it wasn't you, man. It was somebody else. But that, yeah, I'm glad you did ask. I'm glad when people ask questions like that, because I can't think of every single question like a beginner would ask, or anybody would ask. Like, yeah. The team is Reflection of Good, Elithian, Servitor, Darkborn Warlock, Blind Guardian. And this is the, you know, no Mythic, no Legendary team. The other team is Summer Aegis. Queen Titania, I think Leprechaun or something? I can't remember. But we could switch back to it here in a second. What do we want to do here, y'all? Let's get the purple, maybe hope for red up top. Or we can get the red and hope for purple. We got a red storm, though, so we'll hope for the red. There we go. And I think they're weak enough. I'm gonna, yeah. No need to take skulls or anything. Let's just wipe them out. I only got 1 sigil left, so let's go show the other team real quick. Here we would do the lowest level, so green slime 62. I wish I had more sigils so I could, you know, maybe try out some of y'all's team, but I used them all up. Sorry about that. Base rarity. Dang it, Bobby. Queen Titania. I think that's a really good start to any team for this week. And I was going with Summer Aegis. People explained to me how to say it right, I guess. So if you don't have this, man, it's never like a huge problem if you don't have the weird weapon that I'm using. Don't let that stop you. But hopefully you have it. It's one of those like C+ tier weapons you get when, you know, an invasion or some event comes through and you buy up to the weapon. That's why you do this, because you might use it one day in a certain restriction. That's why you buy these weapons, and they're hard to get otherwise. It's going to take a very long time. So most of the time in events you want to buy up to the weapon if you can. I know you can't always, but that's why you would have this weapon now if you had followed that advice. But it's green and red for each Bright Forest ally. Oh yeah, I was using Moon Rabbit, because Moon Rabbit's green, and it starts empowered, and it makes yellow for the weapon. So the weapon and the empowered converter go back and forth, kinda. So that's what I was doing. Then Hierophant, to make ourselves the right typing. Then Banner, lots of purple. And I can't remember exactly what I was doing. I don't know if I went red or not. Lots of purple. We could minus brown. That's kind of perfect right there. Banner of Sin. Purple, blue minus green. I think that was the only good one. Purple, green minus red. Purple, brown, no. Purple, yellow, no. We could do purple, yellow minus brown here. I think I'm going to stick with the one I got. But yes, for people that can't see the team, it is Summer Aegis, Queen Titania, Moon Rabbit. So the empowered Moon Rabbit hopefully gets up the Summer's Aegis, and then the Summer Aegis gets up everybody else and makes a bunch of red on the board. And then Queen Titania, fire it off, you get extra turns, you do extra damage. Fairy Fire, all that good stuff. But yeah, I did this on Teams Tuesday yesterday, so if you need the team codes and everything, you need more information on Teams Tuesday yesterday. Also did the Switch thing for the first time. I kind of have a number in my head that I want to see. I'm going to give it 4 weeks, though. So we're not going to judge it too harshly the first week. You know, probably not even the second week. But starting on, like, the 3rd week, I'm going to start evaluating and judging it. Then the 4th week, it's like a hard number I want to see. So if you're on Switch, make sure you check out the Switch Soulforge video, and I'll keep doing it. Gonna keep doing it for like a month and just see what happens. Do we have Moon Rabbit? No, but we got Skulls. We might as well use Skulls. We got the extra skull damage, right? Moon Rabbit. We're just gonna use it. Screw it. There we go. Queen Titania take care of the rest. You might even be able to get her up faster with something else, but I think this team would work like super deep too. The way that the weapon and the Moon Rabbit go back and forth and make a bunch of red for the Queen Titania. I think this team would work deep. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Draxius, or Green Slime. I think they're all the same, so we do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Hey, we got 2 more sigils. Woo! Elgin says, like, it's standard for so many games that you have a base rarity and things can be leveled, ascended, but that doesn't make them a higher rarity, right? That's what I'm saying, man. I couldn't think of, like, a good way to equate it, though, to something. I guess the Lamborghini paint was the best thing I came up with. Yo, Dr. Mops, how's it going? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Dr. Mops in the house. Bennigan's 04. What did they say was wrong? They said my top 10 legendary video, they weren't legendaries. So my top 10 wasn't. My top 10 was mythics and not legendaries. I had dragon. I had like I can't remember. It was from like 2020, so I don't even know what's on that team. But I could imagine it was like Yao Gui and Tesla and Queen Titania and Divine Ishbala and stuff like that. You know. Legendaries, base legendaries, right? That as soon as you get the card, that's what it is, right? So everybody can use this list because when you get the card, it comes as a legendary. Like if I have it and you have it, mine might be fully ascended, yours might not be. So how can I make a list out of that? Like people are crazy. People are crazy. They just want to argue with you. And then they got me, you know. They wasted some of my time going back and forth with me, so maybe that's what they were looking for. You're wrong, you J-Wad. Yeah. Yo, Elgin's Toy, thank you so much. You're a freaking legend with the 5. And you are now the conductor of the train, or whatever. Hey, if you want to make it a plane, you're the first one. You can make the vehicle, but then you got to come up with the positions on it, because I have positions for the train. So if you want to make it something else, then it's up to you to like hand out the positions and stuff. So you can have that power of changing it to a different vehicle, but then I need your help at least. Like I'll help you, but you're gonna have to help me think of positions if you want to do a different thing. So I'm kind of used to the train, and I can recite the positions easier. And it's like an inside joke anyway, lurkers, and you know, why would we? Yeah, if we keep changing it, you can't have an inside joke and then keep on changing it. Like nobody will ever catch on to what you're doing. So, but we can. I don't care. Queen Titania. Elgin's Toys, a freaking legend. Everybody say thank you. You're the best. Conductor. Brian says, thank you, Cinny. Much appreciated repeating the teams. And yes, I should have said when I asked in a past chat, you're very gracious and patient with... Yeah, as long as you're not telling me I'm wrong when I'm right, then I'm pretty patient. And even then, I try. I try my hardest. It's just hard when you see somebody, you're wrong, the grass isn't green. You're stupid. This video sucks because the grass isn't green. And then I'm like, ugh, you know? Ah. Grass is green. Chloroform. Ah. And then they're like, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. What about space? What about Fantasyland? What about Chronicles of Narnia? And I'm like, dude, chlorophyll. It's green. Ask anybody else. Come on, man. You're stupid. Your video sucks. Like, alright, whatever, bro. You spelled a word wrong in your comment there. How does that feel? Oh, yeah? It's annoying? Yeah, I know. And then I just quit talking to them after that. Let's see. Another thing that's weird with the channel, by the way, if you ever leave a comment on a video and I'll respond to it, right? And then let's say you respond to my response, and then if you don't see me respond, like if we're like having a conversation, all of a sudden I disappear. It's because YouTube doesn't give me notifications on those. Like, it'll let me know when you guys post your first comment on a video, but then if I respond to your comment and then you respond to my response, like, it doesn't keep notifying me. So that's kind of annoying, because I was looking at, like, I was that guy on the top 10 legendary, so I clicked on the top 10 legendary video and I was going to his comment to like respond, and I saw like all these other comments with like no responses on them. I'm like, what the heck? And then I was looking at a couple and it was like I'd already responded, but then they said something else, and then it doesn't notify me. Or even just your first comment, if it's on like a really old video, like sometimes it don't even tell me. It's so annoying. Like, I would respond to every single comment if I could, but it's almost impossible. Like, I get it why other channels don't, and it's not all just because there's like way too many. Like, that's probably their main reason and the easiest one to say. Like, oh my god, there's way too many, and that's not the case with me. But there are other reasons, and I know now because of having a channel. Like, if somebody puts a comment on a video from 2 years ago, sometimes YouTube doesn't even tell me about it. So how am I supposed to know? With almost 1,500 videos, I can't skim through 1,500 videos every day looking for comments. Let's see, what are we going to do here? So that sucks, though. I hate that. I hate seeing old videos with comments and it looks like I didn't respond and stuff. And then I can just imagine if you're that person and it's like your first comment ever, and then this stupid YouTuber guy doesn't respond to you. Like, I've had that happen to me before. Like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, screw this guy. He don't even respond to his comments. Screw this guy. He's too big for his britches. He's a little guy in big pants. Screw this guy. I thought that was the funniest thing. One time I was working at this place and the boss was arguing with somebody on the phone, and they called him a little guy in big pants. I was cracking up. He was a cool boss, though, so he was, like, telling me about it. Like, he wasn't trying to hide it or anything. He thought it was funny, too. He's arguing with people on the phone. He called me a little guy in big pants. I'm like, that's funny. Look at this team, like, freaking destroy me here. What the heck? You're about to die, though. As soon as I can cast. Wow. Uvhash-Ka is a jerk. Dead anyway, though. May have to take that into consideration in the future. Or be more careful. Quit telling stories. Draxius, green slime, lowest level, and I'm out of sigils anyway, so I did lose my summer Aegis there, but I wasn't really being careful. And you got 2 Queen Titanias, so I think even if you lose your weapon and a Queen Titania, I think you could still win with your other Queen Titania, so you got lots of firepower on this team. If you happen to lose your hero, I don't think it's a big deal. Even if you lose half your team, you could still win. Alrighty then, let's see what's up with the Uvhash-Ka. Let's try to make a freaking team. I don't even know. I forget what he does and everything. I don't even know. So does anybody have an Uvhash-Ka team? I'll try to make one myself, and then if you guys got any, let's just look at it. Let's stare lovingly into his eyeballs for a minute while I catch up in the chat. Oh, where's he at? There he is. Look at that beautiful man. Look at them bulging biceps. He's got 6 arms, by the way. Nobody corrected me, but in the video I said he had 4 arms. But he's got 6 arms. I catch myself sometimes. Say the wrong thing. He's got 6 arms, not 4, you dummy. That's what you should have said. Yo, Tom, how's it going, Tom? Shout out to Tom, and say what's up to Danielle for me. Appreciate you. You're a freaking legend, Tom. Big muscle woman. Boss. Freaking legend. Everybody say thank you to Tom with the $5. Appreciate it so much. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Elgins. Love you too, Dr. Mop. Lurkin. Rain Man, what up? Inflatable autopilot. Yeah, what are we driving, Elgins? Tom can be the singing nun. Oh yeah, it is 420, huh? It is 420. I thought of that before I started, but then I forgot already. Glorfindel, what up? Thank you so much. You're a freaking legend with the 2. Say hi to Fiona for me. Step aside. Where's that big pile of shite? Glorfindel likes to be the shite shoveler, keeping it moving, you know, shoveling the coal into the fire. We'll have to put them on that. Convert all purple gems to Doom Skulls. If there's an Eldritch Minion on my team, create 3 more Doom Skulls and summon an Eldritch Minion. We could probably do something with that. It don't sound terrible. So Elgin's Toy, Tom and Danielle, and Glorfindel and Fiona are all legends. We appreciate it. Alright. Welcome to Moderator Land, L. Yeah. The other day you boys were working hard at work, and I like, we had a bot or something. I was like, man, you know, we might need one more moderator, and she's already a mod on the Discord anyway. So I was like, yeah, different time zones and crap too. So convert all purple gems to Doom Skulls. If there's an Eldritch Minion on my team, create 3 more Doom Skulls, then summon an Eldritch Minion. So we don't have to have an Eldritch Minion. I mean, 3 Doom Skulls. We summon one anyway. I don't know. I probably wouldn't like care about that. Let me fully level and trade it real quick. Mega Seeker, good to see ya. We got Mega Seeker and Dr. Mops today. That's awesome. How's it going, Mega Seeker? Good to see ya. Like, this troop is a legendary. Another thing that happens when you ascend a troop, like if I ascend this troop, I need 5 copies of it, right, to ascend it to Mythic. It lets you get to level 20 at that point. So it's kind of about the levels and the stats and stuff. It has nothing to do with the rarity, really. It just lets you get higher stats and higher level, and lets you medal it and stuff, like fully ascended. Just another intricacy of the upgrading of the troops and stuff. Like, I don't even have 5 copies of this. You see how I got all that armor from leveling it? Now, if I could ascend it to 20, and I leveled it to 20, I would then get a little bit more stats. It's kind of about stats when you look at the ascension. And I could like do one of these. I don't know though. Probably won't. I think I'll leave it for now. Maybe I'll go through some more keys, maybe I won't. Alright, so we need to find an open slot. I think this is open. This is just some random campaign team I was doing. Throw him over there. And let's see what y'all are saying. Glorf is a Ted Striker. A shite shoveler. Glorfindel's Lurky McLurkster from Lurksville. Elgin says, I kicked a few dodgy spammers off your most recent video comments section. Oh yeah, I know, man. They've been getting me a lot lately with those weird links and stuff. Definitely never click on those links. If you think it's a bot, I know all of you know this, but yeah. Like, even my fiance sometimes, she's like, she'll get a weird text or a weird email. I'm like, just don't click on it. Like, who cares what it is? It's some weird spam. Just leave it alone. You don't have to be extra and like click on it and stuff. Just, if it's obviously a bot, don't mess with it at all, except for getting rid of it. Don't click on it. Don't go look at their channel. Don't push on any links. Like, that's what they want you to do. Just like this game wants you to spend real money because they annoy you. The spam bots are trying to annoy you into clicking on them and seeing what's up. Mega Seeker. I took a break from Gems of War, and wow, I see lots of new stuff in the game. Yeah, how long did you take a break for? That's always the question. Brian says, lurk mode overnights are killing me. I'll probably be asleep soon. LOL. I'll say my farewells now, kids. Have the best of days centered. Alright, you too, Brian. Have a good day. Let me soothe you to sleep with my vocal tones or whatever. Yeah, lots of new stuff. Good to see you're going strong, Cindy. Yeah, 5 years strong, baby. April 30th, remember, anniversary. I'm hoping see most people there, even old people that don't come around anymore. I'd appreciate y'all showing up. Just to, you know, celebrate your, you know, you're part of this. Even if you aren't around anymore, you're a part of it at some time, so I'd appreciate you coming to the anniversary. What up, Beg for Mercy? Mega Seeker says, LOL, I spammed PvP and some new stuff for a few days and kept getting guild invites when I declined, and then, boom, Sons of Anarchy, the top guild, invited me back. Nice work. All thanks to what I learned right here from Cinny. Nice. Glad to help, like always. Yeah, that's awesome. Glorfindel says, yesterday was a good day. Crafted the Wild Queen and been playing around with her. Stuck her in a team with, wait for it, Tannenbaum up front. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, that's a good team. Tannenbaum and the Wild Queen. DC United, baby! DC says, Sinnycool, hiya Sinnycool, and all you Sinners, choir members, and lurkers alike, hard at lurk today. Please do leave a like and sub if you haven't already done so. Appreciate your presence and consideration. Elgin says, I'm still looking like I may miss the 4,000 diamonds. Really need to just save the one, I guess. Yeah. You stopped playing when Ironhawk came out? A year ago? What's been added in the last year, y'all? Let me try to do some stuff here so not everybody leaves, even though, you know, it's a live stream, so we're very chat-centric, so sorry to any lurkers out there. Convert all purple gems to Doom Skulls. So we probably want to make a lot of purple gems, right? So any troop that converts to purple would be cool. We got a Daemon, so I don't think we can start that. What kind of troop converts to purple? Let's do Empowered, maybe. Empower. And then see if we can find somebody that makes purple. Or another Skull Spammer that does some sort of purple would be cool. Red gems to blue, that's not it. Hey, here you go, it's the dude. It's the dude. We just put him on our team then. So here's the start of your team. Brown gems to purple. So now we kind of want like a brown storm, huh? Possibly. That could be just a Mountain Crusher. Let's throw that up there for now. Then we'll find us another skull spam and converter dude. Yeah. All right, we just need somebody that's going to either they go good together. That's cool. Andy's gonna make more because he's already on our team. So something that would... Oh, what about, Keelan? What about Keelan? I think it does red to purple or something. It might not be the best choice, but... It's the first one that comes to mind. And if y'all have any teams, let me know. And it uses yellow. We're not using yellow yet. Purple gems to red. Brown gems to skulls. Oh, it's oh, it's the other way around. Poopy. Purple to red. I wanted something to purple. That's not right. Alright. Let's take a look. What about, we got, It does convert all brown gems to purple, so then we could, what about Glaceon? Glaceon uses brown and purple. I could get up Glaceon at least. Sorry, I'm like thinking through this here. Uses purple. Which right here, brown to purple. What the heck? Where'd Wall of Tentacles come from? What the heck was that? Did you see that? Did I click on Wall of Tentacles somehow? That's strange. Eldritch. I'm gonna have to look back at that when I'm done with this live stream. That was weird. A Wall of Tentacles appeared all of a sudden. I must have clicked on something. I think we go like that, huh? It's like the order. What order do you want stuff to happen in? So we're gonna cast our Mountain Crusher, make a brown storm, right? And then we're gonna convert, or actually we're gonna convert all brown gems to purple first, which should get up Glaceon. Transform yellow gems to blue, red gems to Doomskulls. That'll make us a bunch of blue to get these up. I think it'll work. Let's just try it. And then class. I think let's just try Titan to start with. It's always a good one to pick. Banner would be what? We got 2 blues and 2 brown. I'll catch up in the chat, y'all. Sorry about that. Double brown, blue. Yeah, minus yellow. Would we rather get up our blue or our brown first? Probably brown. And the other blue is empowered, so I think brown is the way to go. I hope that just saved. We'll try it in PvP. Play with our PvP. Let me get into this battle, and then I'll blaze through the chat real quick. Alright, here's the team I thought up, and hopefully you all have some too. Mountain Crusher, Glaceon, Uvhash-Ka, Eldritch Minion. Haven't used it yet or anything. Titan, double brown, purple minus yellow. But seems like it should be synergetic. Alright. What up, King? King Forever is here. Passes, they added passes, right? Sebastian's here. Mega Seeker said I had several new factions to unlock in the Underworld too. Was the Nexus out yet? Like, they added a new kingdom, and then they added a kingdom pass, and we had journeys and stuff. Wasn't that after Ironhawk? You can go back and look at the updates and stuff, like, latest news. Or wait, go to patch notes. If you really want to know what they've done since then. It's probably the Nexus, the Kingdom Pass, Journeys, the Soulforge. We have Cursed Gnomes now. We have Horde Mimics now. So some really rare stuff and some passes. It's pretty much is what's been added since you stopped playing. The Nexus, the Kingdom Pass, Journeys, I think. And if not that, then definitely Cursed Gnomes, which are Soulforge. You can now level the Soulforge to 20. You need Cursed Runes. You have to find Cursed Gnomes to get Cursed Runes. Or you can do it with gems, but you know me, I do everything free. And now you can use Cursed Runes like in the Soulforge. That's probably the first thing you should look at as a new person, or as a person who hasn't played in like a year. Go to your Soulforge and check out all the new stuff that's there. Then Horde Mimics, its difficulty, well, whatever explore you want to do, but boss chests now have a chance to give you a Mimic chest, and you can get ×2 your tokens or ×5 your tokens. And then there's like a mythic that I haven't even got yet because it's so rare that you could also get through that. But I'd say Cursed Runes, Horde Mimics, maybe the Nexus is like the main stuff that they added. The Soulforge to 20. Wrath or TPK, says King. Probably Wrath. Oh, you meant as far as for my team? Yeah, I'm way behind. But good idea there, Wrath, maybe. Elgin says, I still haven't really messed with Keelan. Got him quite a while back. Do have the Farting Rabbit and Divine Tatas, of course, but no Rope Dart. Darn. You could still make that team, though. It's still super synergetic, you know. Just put any other weapon on there. Put a Trickster Shot or Mang or something on it. It might be still fine. Keelan, Divine Ishbala, and Moonrabbit are so synergetic. Like, the Rope Dart's awesome and everything, but I don't think it's, like, required to make that team. Yeah, right. Copy. Angry Man, it was strange, yeah. Elgins. You've been around the gaming community block enough to have worn a trench in it. Haha. Bake says the new people missed the fun on stand-up arcade classics, stacking your quarters. Mega Seeker says, yeah, the Soulforge I need to level up for sure. Dr. Mop says Pisces is new too, and new gems. There you go. Pisces is new. Some new mythics. Pisces was okay. You know, I thought it was good, but some people don't like it. They're adding all these, like, what are they called? Astrological, whatever, crap, whatever. Your sign, you know, whatever your sign is. Journey event coming in 11 days, says King. Yeah, that achievement. I'm just like, whatever with that achievement. I don't really care. I'm not an achievement hunter anymore. But I get it. Alright, we got brown gems to purple. So right here, we got a little bit. Should I wait, though? Possibly. Because we should have a brown storm going on, so we're just going to get more brown falling on top of that purple up top, so... Ooh, I got an extra turn, too. Alright, we'll just do Mountain Crusher now. We still don't have the Eldritch, but we... Purple to Doom Skulls. We don't have that either, so let's keep on trying to get up Glaceon. We'll Skull Bait him. Alright, now we have yellow to blue and red to Doomskull. Don't see that. Purple to Doomskull. Don't see that either. Wow. And brown to purple. We have nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'll probably just do this. Not this. Okay. Now we can do this. Get Glaceon back up. And we should be able to cast this guy, but it's just not going well for me here for some reason. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this now. Now we got it. Huh. I don't know. That battle, like, the board wasn't wanting to cooperate with me, but we'll see what happens if we keep using it. It's my Uvhash-Ka idea, by the way. Let me change my medals, too. I had freaking World Event medals. It's cool because I need to do PvP anyway. Let's keep trying Uvhash-Ka here. Arcades, huh? I used to play... So I'm not like super back in the day, but I used to play like X-Men and Simpsons. And what about the arcade? What y'all play? Sit down and play like some racing game. I used to like Turtles and Simpsons and like the beat 'em ups. Fighting games are cool though too, like Mortal Kombat. I could do that, especially if you're playing against like a real person. on the other stick. If you're doing like Mortal Kombat or something. Like the beat 'em up games. The Simpsons, the Turtles. Streets of Rage. I can't remember if they had a arcade of Streets of Rage though. But they had something similar, like Final Fight or whatever it's called, Fury. Oh, what do we got here? We got this. And we got this. And... Okay, so you're... Could do this first, but let's, a lot of blue. Now we have this again. I'll take that. No Glaceon. That's the one thing with like a lot of skull converting, a lot of conversions on your team. Like the battles aren't exactly quick, but some of the most powerful teams are like this though. Like Divinish Balakeelan and Glaceon Bloodhammer and Wild Queen and stuff. Alright, so brown to purple. And the more you play with them, the faster you get. Like you'll remember, you won't have to look at the cards as much. Red, like I don't think I have anything here, but I might just do this. Ooh. If it was not a 1 trophy, I don't know if I would have did that, but... Let's take our free skulls. They got us entangled and crap, that's what sucks. Let's do this. This. Stupid entangle. We'll still do enough damage that's worth it though. Get there eventually here. Hopefully. Alright. Trying to remember. Okay. We do have a summon too if we lose anybody. I think I'm just gonna do this. I was hoping that blue would line up down there. And... got... nothing. Let's just do Mountain Crusher. Need a way to cleanse ourselves. There we go. We're cleansed now. Now they're in trouble. Big trouble, mister. Now they're in big trouble, mister. Purple, purple, purple. Come on, where are you at? No? Alright. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Oh, another bandit. Another target to kill. Purple, purple, no. Red, no. Blue to yellow, or yellow to blue. No. Let's do Mountain Crusher. Alright, we got Glaceon. Let's do it. I think this will work. Yep. Bang! What about Lord of Slaughter? He does a bunch of skulls and brown. Wonder if he would be good with this guy. Purple gems to Doom Skulls. Brown gems to purple. Well, if you cast them first, I guess. To make this team a little bit better, I think I'm gonna do all Orpheus. Just to get rid of... I mean, I could do a different class or something, but I like the 50% start and the rock solid. You might want to go like this. Just to make sure you don't get entangled in crap. I mean, you still will, but... Alright, one more try on this one trophy, and then... we'll see what's up. Don't forget to finger the thumb. Yeah. It's 420, finger the thumb, y'all. What up, Peter Miller? Beg says, I remember watching people play Dragon Lair. It was a controversy when it was 50 cents. I did it once and died in like 5 seconds. What a waste of 50 cents. That was 2 weeks allowance. Oh, man. Is that the game where it's like you make choices, like it's a cartoon-looking game, and you make choices, like, and if you make the wrong choice, you like die. So you just have to remember. Is that game? I think I've seen that before. I never saw it at the arcade, but like on YouTube. Okay, brown or purple. We'll let them have the skulls. Let's do this. We got Glaceon. Do we have it anywhere though? Not really. So let's just continue. Let's get up our extra turn. All right. Now do we have Glaceon? No. So we'll do this. Now do we have Glaceon? No. So let's get up those dudes. And purple to Doomskull. Red to Skull. Brown to purple. No. Do this. Still don't have any conversions. It's so weird. Like, I got so many things I could convert, and I still don't have them. Let's just do this. Let's move the board. Still don't see anything. It's crazy. Oh, we'll just get this up again. Jeez, what the heck? Still don't see anything. I guess we do this again. Keep moving the board till we got what we want. Strange. Red to Doomskull, no. Purple to Doomskull, no. Brown, there we have that. Okay. Hopefully that sets something else up. Looks like a kind of like a Glaceon. Oh, we got this. Okay. Now we have this. There we go. Just takes a second sometimes. It hasn't lost yet, but I don't know if it's a team you would take to 3 trophy or something. Let's try 2 trophy. Freaking Lust though. Ugh. I think I'll skip on these. Ugh. Alright, one more time here and then we'll try it a little harder. Glorfindel says, yeah, Elgins, we all spent our childhood at a shite hole on Sea Sun holiday, but the fish and chips were usually good if you could avoid the seagull crap. Just a little extra sauce for your fish and chips, you know? Hungry now? Tom and Danielle said I made it to rank 6 to 7 in PvP so far. Just been yeah, I mean, I recommend doing like a certain amount each day. I went, you know, Mondays for campaign, right? Tuesdays for faction assault. Wednesday, it's like finish up your world event and maybe start on your PvP and then like divide it out from there, you know? So you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days to do 20. So do like 4 a day. Or whatever, it's 15, my bad. So like 3 a day. Just do three tiers a day or whatever and you'll get there. So you do your adventure board, then you do your dungeon. Let's say it's Wednesday, like today. You do your adventure board, you do your dungeon, then you do your pet, then you finish up your world event, and then you go do like 3 tiers of PvP. And then whatever else you're doing after that. Like everybody has something different. You're doing difficulty 12 Explorer, or you're doing the Delves, or you're doing 3 arenas, or you're doing PvP, or you're farming souls, or you're farming gold, or you're opening vault keys. Like After that, it's whatever you're doing. So everybody's doing something different as their, like, extra thing. I made a video a long time ago, like, 45 minutes a day. That's how long about how long you need to play this game, I would say. About 45 minutes a day to get the bare minimum. And to keep progressing your account and stuff. Like, it's less than an hour a day. It's like 45 minutes. That's the amount of time I would recommend that people play every single day, is at least 45 minutes. Alright, now we can do our Eldritch Minion. Which gets up Glaceon. And... somehow we just keep not having our conversions. Kind of strange. I'm just gonna take this, I guess. Okay, so red to Doomskull. Okay, we got this. Can make the blue for our other guy. That's why it's synergetic. Like this, yellow to blue will get up the other two troops, right? Then it also has red to Doomskull. This has purple to Doomskull. The bottom guy changes brown to purple. And then this guy changes brown to purple to get up Glaceon to also make conversion for this guy. So, synergetic. At least trying to be. I'm just going to finish him off with this. TMNT was my favorite arcade game. Yeah, me too, pretty much. I did like The Simpsons, though. Yeah, your Bart with the skateboard, your Marge with the vacuum cleaner. I forget what Homer had. I think he just punched people. And then Lisa had like her jump rope or something like that. That game was awesome. Beg says my arcades were the original Defender, Pac-Man, Star Wars, Vector. Them were the days, right? Some Pac-Man. Let's see what's up with this person. Ah, they're doing the Zul'Goth. That's nice. Nice of them. Let's go with 3 trophy. See what happens. Then we'll try it. Maybe we'll do something else. Try to, like Wild Queen or something. The place I used to go to was called like Family Fun Center or something. Elgin says there's one really cool place that had House of Dead. Ooh, House of Dead. On a massive screen with a laser gun. Forget where and when. Yeah, House of Dead was so fun. I remember playing that like you're getting ready to watch a movie or something, and there's like House of Dead. Play that till the movie time for the movie. Just gonna take brown, let them have the skulls, maybe. Because I'll get a barrier, right? Then I know what they're doing. Mountain Crusher. Got our barrier back. We don't have our conversions again. Stinky butt. Let's change it up until we do. Hope they don't kill me in the meantime. With all that yellow, there we go. I knew we had something. I was gonna say, with all that yellow and blue. Too bad we don't have like a blue converter. Like, like Bloodhammer. Where's Bloodhammer? Feel like there's an extra turn somewhere. There's gotta be on this board. I think it's like right here. Think that's an extra turn? There's gotta be one somewhere on this board. I think it's right here, maybe. Nope. Never know. Like, I don't know. Alright. Come on, dude. Where are we? Let's just try to kill their wrath or something. Man, look at that. Ooh, that hurts. Dang, dude, come on. Okay, here we go, here we go. Gimme it, gimme it. Get out of here, you 3 trophy freak. And look at that summon that we got. That's nice. 3 trophy freak. Alright, if I win this one, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I'm gonna walk off the stage, as far as this team goes. Purple. Alright, red. Guess we have to do this. We got, oh, it don't have it. Ah, poopy. I guess we just do that. Okay. Glaceon. Glaceon is frozen on purple and brown, so he's not frozen on blue, so we can do that. Now, we are frozen on brown, but not skulls. We are frozen on purple, but I think I might just take brown here for frozen. Glaceon up. Now we got this. And that would summon too, like it's a converter, skull converter that summons. So I lost my hero and then I summoned back in. That's a pretty good failsafe for a skull convert team. Have a summon. So hey, we won a 3 trophy there. Went undefeated. I'm gonna walk off the stage now because that was scary. It is a 3 trophy though. Alright, what else is going on? We could do the Wild Queen or something, Gorgotha. We could try, I guess that's about it. I used the 2 troops that are new, so Eldritch Minion and Uvhash-Ka. I don't think you're ever gonna use Eldritch Minion. Well, maybe. You could use Eldritch Minion without Uvhash-Ka, because he does a empowered convert. So when else would you use that? Eldritch Minion. So anytime you need purple, you would do that. That'd be a cool way to get up Thrall. Bracting Weaver. I don't know, any purple troop, you know? Reflection of Good. Life and Death. You just go in here and hit purple and then just, what troops need a converter, a powered converter? That are purple. Yellow gems to Uber Doom Skulls. So that wouldn't... Yellow again. That's green to purple and yellow to Doomskull. There's the Wild Queen. Just looking at purple. Zul'Goth. More skulls. Stuff. Alright. Let me catch up in the chat. Lost my place, sorry. Chad says fish and chips is a popular thing in Wisconsin on Fridays. Tom says TMNT was my favorite game. Yay. Elgin says it was one really cool place that had House of Dead. Yeah. Tom says don't be surprised if I jump out the window next week. I know. Me too. Guild Wars. I need a brown Guild Wars team, by the way. I'm looking to replace, I think like Feudal or somebody sent me one, but this team did crappy last week, or last Guild Wars. Went 3-2 on live stream, made me mad. So probably I might replace it. I might give it one more try, but I feel like any team with Obsidious now, you can just do Elemental class. And I don't like that the Mountain Crusher here is in front of the Sycorax. I don't know. The Wild Queen is good. Like, I love the Wild Queen, I love Sycorax, but it's like the Order and the Obsidious are kind of out of style. Peter Miller and Imperial Topaz. Pong. I remember Pong. Super Breakout. Elgin says, I do feel pretty lucky to have watched video games evolve the way they have in my lifetime so far. It's kind of nuts. Finger the thumb. I really like... Beg says, I really think most current games are terrible compared to 10 years ago. Sequels missing... Yeah, I agree. That's why I play such old games all the time, and I refuse to play new ones most of the time, except for Elden Ring, who's my favorite developer. Where's my best, the Wild Queen? It's probably my green team. If you're looking for a Wild Queen team, this one's okay. It's like a glass cannon, Guild Wars, bracket 5 and under, pretty awesome. I forget how it did last Guild Wars, but... let's take that one to PvP, so I'm doing something while I catch up in the chat here. But yeah, my idea for Uvhash-Ka, you're probably going to have to put both of these on the same team. Because it converts purple gems to Doom Skulls. Why not make purple? And why not have it on the team so you can do the 3 more Doom Skull thing? And then my idea was just simple Mountain Crusher Glaceon. But if y'all have teams, let me know. I might make a video. Here is my Wild Queen team if you're crafting Wild Queen. I know some of you don't have Doomed Glaive, but somebody came up with something else that was cool. Instead of Doomed Glaive, and I forget what it was. Let's go try it out. Split-second choices on Dragon's Lair? Yeah. Elgin says there's certainly that aspect of it for sure, but just how the tech has moved on, pretty mind-blowing. From 2 pixels booping around the screen to VR, yeah. Alright, Tom, we'll see ya. Poor Glaceon, says Imperial. Haha. Mega says, is PvP and level 12 Explorer still the best way to farm trophies for Guild? Trophies, if you just specifically only want trophies in your trophy farming, I think it's difficulty 5 Explorer with Phoenicia. But like if you're trying to do something more like that's going to help your account as well, probably PvP, Arena. I don't know about difficulty 12 Explorer, that's more like a token farming, horde mimic farming. Depends how fast your team is, I guess, but if you're just like, not a lot of trophies aren't really a thing that I think about too often, because I just get trophies as I play the game, and I'm not really, you don't get to use trophies to get anything. Like we've talked about this before, like trophies, don't worry about trophies unless, like I know why you are, so I'm not talking to you, but just other people. Trophies aren't a big deal in this game. Trophies are nothing. It's all peen. Trophies are peen. You don't need them for anything. I wouldn't waste time just specifically targeting trophies ever. Unless you're trying to move up the ranks in your guild, like from position 15 to 14, you're not going to get anything from that except for peen. So if you want to waste time on your peen, that's up to you. But there's much other better things you could be doing than trophies. But yeah, for the answer to the question, I would say difficulty 5 with the Phoenicia team. Because you get 2 trophies, you clear it in one shot, it's really fast. So you can get 4 trophies in the time you could get 3 trophies with something else. Yeah. The time it takes to get 4 trophies with a 1 trophy team is longer than the time it takes to get 4 trophies with a Phoenicia or whatever. Like, I think that's still the meta. Phoenicia, quick clear on difficulty 5. Difficulty 5 is the first difficulty that gives you 2 trophy. So no need to go higher if you're just going for trophies. Arena's also pretty good though. You get like 50 trophies for... Also, if you have like the VIP where it gives you that free win, so you're getting 10 trophies per battle. It depends how good you are at Arena. It's probably not the fastest way because you're going to run into like situations where you don't have a good team or you lose or whatever. But let's just say you have VIP where you have that automatic win. Then it's five battles for 50 trophies or whatever. So it's 10 trophies a battle, depending on how long it takes you. If you're really, really good at Arena, you might be able to squeak out a decent amount. Alright, let's change. We're going to change red here because nobody on our team uses red. Or wait. I'm thinking the other team. So we need to change something. I guess green's our only option. Never mind. I was thinking of the other team for some reason. Huh. Usually that does it. Maybe I'm not using the right metals. I usually just want to get up Apothecary. And then hope it has alignment. Like yellow here. There we go. Do this. Nobody uses red. You never cast the Possessed King. Wild Queen it again, probably. Let's get rid of this, because we're hoping more green, more skulls. Let's get rid of this. Plus we get an explosion with our Possessed King. You also want to look for your Doomed Glaive, brown to Doom Skulls, so I might have missed that. And you can line that up with your Apothecary sometimes, like, let's change, let's get rid of this. And we're gonna change yellow. And then I was hoping that would line it up, but it didn't. But I think I'm going to cast it anyway. We got 2 down. Probably be fine. Kill their hero. Wild Queen. Kill that one. That's my Wild Queen team. Beg says, what are top features wanted for gyms? I would like cross save. One can play on Xbox phone, PC with same save. That'd be awesome. Costas is here. How's it going? King says, I think level 9 or 10 Explorer is the best way now to farm trophies with Phoenicia, Magma Dragon, the TMQ, and Leprechaun. I don't know, man. I think the quickness of being able to down like difficulty 5 in one shot instead of whatever else. What do you got to do in like difficulty 10? You're gonna have to at least hit them twice with whatever you're doing. So even if you get 3 trophies, like hopefully it all like over an hour, getting 2 trophies per battle, just instead of whatever, you know, you're probably gonna have to do that 2 or 3 times on the higher difficulties. I don't know though, man. I'm not like, sometimes I need to be told what the meta is because I'm kind of out of the loop on if other people are finding stuff on other channels and stuff. Like, I don't watch anybody now. I used to watch Mr. T like once a week, and sometimes I would catch something that I somehow flew over my head, but now it's all the forum and you guys, so you gotta keep me up to date. But that's what it's always been, and people have tried and said things, they think it's better, but if you just time it yourself, like, even if you think I'm wrong, just go time it yourself. 3 initial medals with Phoenicia, like you do pets, take it to 5, difficulty 5, and do like 10 minutes, and see how many trophies you get, and then use your other team, whatever you think it is, time it for 10 minutes and see how many trophies you get. Like, you don't have to believe me or think I'm right. You can just time it yourself. See what happens. It's just always been the best way to get trophies, which I don't know why anybody's out there figuring out new ways to get faster trophies. Like, it's kind of wasting time, but... So whoever came up... Yeah. Not gonna keep going down that path, but you know what I mean? Like, if somebody's out there figuring out faster ways to get trophies, like, they need to recalibrate their priorities. Do I want to take this? I guess. I guess Wild Queen. I usually Wild Queen like the second guy because I'm assuming that the first one's gonna die, so I want to lower the second one's attack in case the first one dies. So now he has 18 attack if it backfires, right? Let's turn red. We got brown extra turn here. We got purple up here. Purple's a little bit higher up. So that lets us get both. Now we're looking for the glaive. We got it. Glaive's an automatic extra turn there, so rather do that than the Wild Queen. Take the auto. The for sure. Like, the Wild Queen's not a for sure, even though it makes tons of green and skulls, and there's lots of green and skulls. Doesn't mean it's 100% going to get an extra turn. And most of the time, if you want to win, try to get as many extra turns as you can. Don't let the enemy fight back. That's how you win. And I think they're dead, so I'm just going to do this. Super freaking Nova, how's it going? You been lurking and twerking? Yeah, QTE from beginning to end. Beg says trophies do not really mean anything anymore. I think that requirement should be removed from guilds. Exactly, and most of the requirement is you're just going to get it playing the game. You don't even have to think about it. If you're in a guild where you have to, like, think about trophies at all, like, consider moving to a different guild, because there's probably a guild that's exactly the same, like, level, like, as good as your guild with the trophy requirement that's crazy, that they're much more chill, but they're at the same level. Like, I don't want to worry about a whole nother thing like trophies. Like, there's no reward for becoming the #1 guild in the game as far as trophies go. There's no reward for it. There's no reason other than just to have your name up there at #1. There's no reason. It's a complete waste of time. I don't care if my guild's in 15th or 10th or 11th, or at that point, who cares, you know? If you're in the top 20, who cares now? Whether I'm in 14th or 10th or 12th or 9th or 8th or 7th, I don't get any different. Nothing happens. Nothing changes. At all. You don't get any benefit. Maybe more people might join your guild just because it looks like, ooh, I'm in a higher ranked guild. Maybe. Like that, if I had to think of a real legit reason, like maybe people would join. You'd have an easier time of getting members when you lose somebody, because they're probably looking, oh, they're in rank 10 and they're in rank 13, I'm gonna take rank 10. But it's really not that big of a deal. Let's try 3 trophy. I'm probably gonna lose. Lurkin' and twerking. Mega Seeker says, I need to put 3 million gold and 3,000 trophies into my guild weekly. Yikes, 3,000 trophies? That'd be like your job at work asking you to pick 3,000 blades of grass every day to bring in for no reason. So you're gonna do this, you're gonna do the replenishment, you're gonna look through your emails, you're gonna pack up all the stuff, you're gonna pull this and pull that, you're gonna take phone calls, and by the way, make sure you pick your 3,000 blades of grass and bring them in here, throw them in the trash every day, because it's just a requirement that we have here at this job. You gotta go outside, you gotta pick 3,000 blades of grass, and you gotta throw them in the trash. Do it every single day, or else you're fired. Like, that's kinda, It's about how important it is. What are you doing outside, Billy? I'm picking my blades of grass so I don't get fired. That's kind of dumb, right? Yeah, it is, but that's the requirement. Gotta do it. I could consider switching guilds. Or explain to them how important trophies are or not. But hey, you know, some people go for the leaderboard on Tower of Doom just to say that they got the first place, even though it's terrible rewards for it. Like, some people, if a guild gets together and they're trying something together and it's all decided, like, hey, let's all do this, like, I get it, that's cool. If everybody decided, hey, we're going to do 3,000 trophies a week because we want to try to move up, if you're all together on that and you're all, like, down with it, then go for it. Don't let me stop you. But I'm just telling you, it's kind of a waste of time. Unless, I mean, I would recommend while you're doing that, like, do something else. So don't do the Phoenicia difficulty 5 thing. Do something else that's actually valuable, like PvP or like you said, difficulty 12 Explorer, PvP, even Arena 3 times, whatever. Don't do it the way I said, because then you're just almost totally wasting time. You could level up a class, I guess. Get a little bit of crappy tokens like Orpheus or something. I'm gonna do that. Like, I've literally never farmed trophies in my entire Gems of War career. I don't think. Maybe like in a certain guild at a certain point, like when I was level 400 and I needed 20 more trophies to get to the requirement or something, maybe. But that wasn't like hardcore grinding. That was like, oh, whoops, I'm like 20 short, so I better go do one arena or something. I would hate to turn green, man. I want to save that for the Wild Queen, but if it's our only option, we got this. Alright. Now we can change red, which is much better than changing green. Now we can fire off the Wild Queen. I already hit him, so let's hit her. And do we have it? Yes, we do. Was this a 3 trophy? Should I walk off the stage again? We'll see how many I get. It determines the guild ranking right now. Yeah, just like what, you know, that ranking doesn't mean anything though. It doesn't determine like what guild wars bracket you're in. It doesn't determine like any kind of, I don't think, right? It doesn't give you extra stuff, does it? And if it does, it's not worth all that time. Like, I might not be like totally, like there might be something you get. I'm never worried about it though. I mean, I'm just like telling y'all what I do and how I got where I'm at with pretty much everything I could ever want in the game, and never worried about trophies. So if there's some like trivial thing you get for being a certain rank instead of a certain other rank, it never mattered to me. And that's all I got to say about it. So if there is like some little thing you get, like an extra this or that for in your mail or something, like that's all I could think of. Like, I've never cared about that, so just letting you know how important it is to me. Trophies are not important at all to me. So that was my Wild Queen team. I think I'm gonna leave it there, winning a 3 trophy. Let's take a look at the Gorgotha team then. It's another Guild Wars. What up, Drager? Where is it? Guild Wars Yellow. And Guild Wars is coming up, so I do have a video going over every one of my Guild Wars teams, and the Guild Wars scoring is on another video, so I can't believe we're already back at Guild Wars again. I feel like I just put those videos out, but, you know, that's good for me, I guess. Hopefully people will watch them. But here's Gorgotha. Pretty much Divinish Bala Keelan, Rope Dart with the Gorgotha on the front. Yeah, Guild Seals is good, though. Guild Seals will get you Mythics, so Guild Seals are good. Degen says, got Mirage Queen and Harpy Mage recently in Underworld. Also loving Finesse Team now that in Stormcaller's fully traded. Got Nimbus, not got Nimbus Bow, but got Mountain Crusher instead. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're working towards your best Finesse Team, right? You don't, like, now, you're thinking about getting Nimbus Bow now, right? There's also Staff of Storms, by the way. That's another decent weapon for... People have argued with me that Staff of Storms is actually better than Nimbus Bow. I still disagree, but... Some people think Staff of Storms is better than... So if you can get Staff of Storms instead, go for it. It's got a summon. I just like the way that Nimbus Bow makes a bunch of yellow extra turns, which then gives you extra stats for your finesses. Instead of a staff that just explodes, doesn't give you extra turns. But, you know, it'll give you, like, positive stats effects and summon and stuff, so either way. Then if you have neither one of those, I just think any explodey weapon's fine. You could probably find another... Well, I don't know. But, you know, maybe you don't even need to use the Finesse Team yet until you get Nimbus Bow or Staff of Storms. Just keep going Rowan or Gob Truffle or something. But sometimes there'll be a yellow restriction, and you're going to have to. But you can just do like a Mountain Crusher at that point. Try to still use the Stormcaller. Maybe it has a yellow storm, I forget. I don't know. Try to find yourself a yellow storm and... Got all fire bombs. Woo! Gonna show off this team against all fire bombs. Let's go like this. So I can get the yellow also. Gorgotha. Purple into yellow. Red extra turn. Let's go Rope Dart extra turn. Keelan does purple to red, brown to skulls. We don't have it. So I'll do Gorgotha. And Rope Dart's pretty much free, but if you do have a conversion, you know, I kind of just take it. I play it safe. So if we have brown to skulls or red to skulls or green to yellow or whatever, purple to red. I don't see any of that though. So Rope Dart. See how it moves around the board just a little bit? Sometimes that could screw you up. Or line you up like this. Somebody's trying to call me, of course. I need to check on something in a second anyway, so... I think I've showed everything I wanted to show. Rope Dart. Bang! Alright, let me check on something 1 second. Swear, huh? Okay, anyway. Let's do this team again real quick. Tom and Danielle is back. Yeah, if anybody wants to join up, by the way, like, really appreciate it. Trying to head back in the right direction. We're all good and everything. Like, I appreciate the 50 plus, but just leaking a little bit. We got a band-aid and stuff. Like, just gotta say it every once in a while, because, you know, the join button, link in the description. Most of y'all here probably already are, but maybe somebody's watching after the fact or lurking. $1.99 helps a lot. Let's do 2 trophy. Alright, let's catch up in the chat too. Like for real this time. What up, Funky Town, Texas? How's it going, man? I keep sending you an invite to the Sinnycool Center's server, man. If you don't want to join it, that's cool. I get it. But I'm just letting you know, like, that's me sending you that. I don't know. Like, every time a new person joins, like, your name is still there, and I'm like, I don't want to bug you, is basically it. So, asking right now, you want me to quit bugging you with it, or, I don't know. Maybe you don't get on Discord a lot. Like, I used to be like that, for sure. But you're like the only name there that, like whenever a new person sends me a friend request, I like accept it. Then I go to my friends and I invite people from my friends list to the Discord server. And, you know, I'm inviting that new person. I always see your name there too. So I want to like keep bugging you with the invite, basically. Dr. Mop still has the original Pong console. Dang. I'm way behind. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Yeah, seals are good. D-Gen said Mirage Queen and Harpy Mage. Right. King says, yep, the thing that really matters is Guild War ranking, not the trophy ranking. Yeah. Beg says, but that trophy ranking does not mean anything. Maybe if it was reset weekly, right now not much changes because of how long a guild was around. Guild Wars is more important. Yeah. And like your guild rank doesn't determine your Guild Wars bracket or anything. Maybe it did like way back in the day when they very first started, but it doesn't anymore. Mega Seeker says, the way I see it, trophies kind of measure a player's activity from what I remember. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Doesn't give you anything, though. Like, no resources, no... You don't win anything. There's no, like... Yeah. Imperial says, I don't understand why the high trophy count needed. Who gets that many? I play a lot and don't think I could get 3,000. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, let's look at mine. I don't even know how many I got. I don't even know if I have what I'm supposed to have yet. I always get it, though, without even worrying about it. That's all I know. Blue to purple to brown. And see if I can win this one. Red, yellow, Let's do this. Okay, we got this now. We got this now. We can do this real quick. And we have a lot of extra turns. A lot of yellow. Some brown. And... Legendary. Well, you know, I'm trying to hurry here, but we're almost there. There we go. Let's try and check, see how many trophies I got. Chad is back. Beg says, but does it matter how many trophies you get? Do your weekly guild event portion, donate gold, and do your 2K seals. Right. Like, would you kick somebody out if all they were missing was a couple trophies? Like, I wouldn't. The only thing that matters is, like, giving gold to your guild, getting the seals done so you can get to chest level 6. Like, the trophies do nothing. The trophies don't give you guild tasks. The trophies don't increase your chest level. The trophies don't do anything. So if somebody didn't get the required amount of trophies for my guild, I would still let them hang around. Like, who cares? Like, it shouldn't even be a requirement. If that was the one thing they were missing, but they gave, like... If a person comes into your guild and they give 3 million gold, and they get their 2,000 seals, and then they don't get the trophy somehow, are you going to kick them out? Probably not, so... Because the trophies aren't contributing to anything except for your guild rank. I have 371 right now. Our guild does 400. I'm gonna get that today. Tomorrow at the latest. Without even trying. That's like about as many as... I wouldn't even put any on there. I mean, if you're getting the required amount of gold and seals, like, you're probably getting a decent amount of trophies. But hey, some people, like I said, some people, they want all the stats in Tower of Doom. They think you need a bunch of boons. They want to get first place on that crappy reward. Yeah, they all decide together that they're going to do that. So maybe some guilds out there all decided, hey, we're going to try to get a higher rank. And that's a thing they're doing. You could juggle all day and be a thing you're doing. Like, let's all juggle all day. Be the, yeah. Just having fun, doing something. But there's no reward, really. There's no... What do you get for juggling all day? Same thing you get for getting a bunch of trophies. Picking grass at work. Let me catch up, y'all. Sorry. I'm really going to do it this time, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to go anyway. Good morning, Mike D. Elgin says, okay, I'm honestly not sure how it all works. I just know we look to have been overtaken on trophies before and nudged down. I don't know. I'm still kind of a noob. Yeah, the rank, for the rank, but not for, like, bracket. Not for Guild Wars or anything. There is a rank. Like, if I go guild, league, like, this is the trophy thing. So, we're behind Moonlight Slayers because they have more trophies than us. Not for any other reason. So maybe like your league. If you want to get to a higher league, you might get something for that. That's why I was like kind of balking on saying you get nothing. Because you might get a little bit of something like in your mail or something stupid, but who cares? Like, I don't think it matters. And to go from like God to whatever, like you're gonna have to go up a lot. You're not gonna have to go up like 1 or 2. You're gonna have to go up like 50 or 100 to go from one league to another or whatever, but it really doesn't matter. I wouldn't waste time trying to get trophies, basically. That's all I'm trying to say. No matter what you get from doing it, it's not worth it. And you just get trophies by playing the game, and I wouldn't concentrate on it. Ooh, nice, Elgin. Arena. It's a good way to get them. It's just harder. If you're in a top 10 guild, it rarely changes. King says trophy ranking depends on free time we have to play and farm, but Guild Wars is just about expert and some luck, right? Beg says farming gold and donating to legendary tasks rewards your guild the most. Elgin says, oh, for sure when it comes to stuff that literally for the guild, I get that. We just hover around 78, 79 on PC with a current total of just under 6 million. Beg says I have 493,000 Xbox gamer score. Gems is a filler game for me. I'm focusing on another game mostly. Need 7 more completions for 50. Wow, nice job, man. Make a move to top 10, says Beg for Elgin. King says, woo, and I'm happy with my 26,000k score. Beg says my guild finished 5th in bracket 1. We give 2 million gold, 2,000 seals, 700 trophies. King says Dark Avengers for sure. Dr. Mops says I've still got the original Pong console. Dang. You don't have a TV old enough to play it? Elgin says requirements are 1.2 million gold, 600 trophies, 2,000 seals. There's about 5 of us that regularly exceed that. See how my guild we only have 400 as our cuz it's just a trophy, it's just a suggestion, right? Most people go way over that. I'm not going to get to 400 trophies and say, "Oh, I'm done. Done playing Gems of War this week. I got the 400 trophies." Like, I never would say that ever. I'm just going to get wherever I get to. Like, I don't even look at it. Like, wherever I get to, that's where I get to. Not thinking about trophies at all, ever. So wherever I get to, I get to. I always get at least 400. I think that's the smart way to do it. They know I'm in a top 20 guild. Everybody knows everybody's going to play a lot. Like, we don't have to hold your hand and tell you how many trophies to get and stuff. Like, everybody's going to get it without even trying, so it just, yeah, I don't know. Bake says Elden Ring is an exception for sure, but look at Halo Infinite. It releases without campaign co-op, mission reply, Forge. It's mind-blowing that it's missing. Elgin says, like all other companies these days, all getting bigger, eating each other, greedy, the customer suffers. Supernova says, what's nuts is that you can an entire arcade in the palm of your hands, right? Like your phone. Peter Miller says, I waste time with my peen all the time. Haha. By the way, thank you, Mega Seeker. I saw that. I'm just way behind. Appreciate you. You're a legend, Mega Seeker. Yeah. Slow clap, right, Brandon? Mega Seeker says, I was just wondering if there's a way to bump my trophies for my guild. Thanks, Cinny. Yeah. Sorry for the whole rant and everything. It wasn't towards you at all. I'm just trying to help in my stupid, mean, angry, cynical way. Yeah. Oh, I don't want y'all wasting time. But if it's a specific thing that your guild's doing, like, do whatever keeps you in your guild if it's a good guild. So, If your really good guild says you need to get a certain amount of trophies, I guess keep doing that, and that's the way to do it. Bake says I was doing level 12 Explorer while watching the new Batman, got halfway through it, and still have not seen a... Yeah, it's hard. They're rare. Right, I always get guards like Elgins. Mega says when I started playing Gems of War, I got the Egg, Key, Cedric, and Greed team really early. Yeah, it's good, dude. That's like the best team in the game, honestly. Because what do you need? You need resources. Well, now Ironhawk probably is, but... Yeah, it's way harder to get. But you could use the Skeleton Key team for everything in the game, and it would be awesome because you'd have lots of gold. And you could turn gold into other stuff. You can get into a really good guild with gold. So, I've said this before, but there's a portion of the game where you should probably only use your gold farming Skeleton Key team whenever you can. It's like whenever you get it until you get into a really, really good guild. Don't stop using it until then. Once you get into a really good guild, now you can start messing around with other teams. Phoenicia, Guards Avatar, whatever, Zul'Goth. Yeah, but there's a portion of the game, like, I play this, you watch me play this game all the time, I'm using all kinds of different teams and stuff. Sometimes it's because there's a restriction in an event or something, but if I could use whatever team I wanted to, and I was a lower level player, I'd be using the Skeleton Key gold farming team. So, just because I'm doing this or that on the live stream doesn't mean you should be doing that. You might want to be using your gold key farming team for everything you can, just to get that extra gold to get into a better guild, and then that leads to all the other resources. So pretty much your gold farming Skeleton Key team can get you everything in the game, and you should use it whenever you can. And watching somebody on YouTube is kind of takes away from you doing that, because you're seeing me using this and that and this and that and different teams and all that, because I have to, because I'm like, I'm not going to use the gold farming team for every single thing I do on live stream or in videos, because I'm past that point. But at one time, I was using it for everything, because I was trying to get into a really good guild. And to do that, I needed tons of gold. That way I could give 1 million to the guild tasks, right? And then that gives you all the other stuff, because guild tasks give you pretty much everything. Keys and diamonds and gems and troops and glory, everything. So pretty much your gold farming team can turn into any other resource. So, and Ironhawk's probably that now, but it's hard to get to Ironhawks. So until you do that, you're going to use your gold farming team. I don't think it's said enough that 75% of the people playing this game should be using their Skeleton Key team for everything all the time whenever they can, and not worry about all this other crap. Get into a good guild, get all that gold so you can get to a really good guild, and give enough to the guild tasks. Like, it's hard. At some point in the game, when you see 1 million gold per week, you're like, no freaking way. But if you use your gold team every day for everything you can, even though it's a little bit slower or a little bit less powerful, it's going to give you way more gold in the long run. And then you're going to get to a better guild, and then you're going to have more stuff. So Mega Seeker, good job. Elgin says, I have the creative crazies, like to build weird teams, spend ages tweaking them, play lots of arena to get better with team synergy. Yeah, at least you're getting better at the game, though. That's doing something. Supernova says, I just gold and soul farm mostly so I can drop 50 million during Guild Wars, right? Funky Town, what up, Cinny and fellow Squire members? King says, I haven't tried it myself. Personally, I do level 5, but I saw the team on a Discord server. They say you can clear difficulty 10 or 9 with Phoenicia, Magma Dragon, but start with 50% while using the Mirage Queen, right? Maybe. 3,000 blades of grass, man. I must be way behind. If they say it Davies, I might do it. I have stories about that. Now is not the time. Chad says, speaking of grass, happy 420. Rayman says, still waiting to get a ×2 Mimic chest. Extremely lucky. Yeah. Supernova says, the devs should give us the ability to farm infinite seals, because that's more... Yeah, I mean, you kind of can, because of the purple orbs. I guess you can't farm infinite purple orbs, though. Kinda, but like really slowly and weirdly. Rayman says cursed gnomes have become non-existent. I know, it has to be a freaking vault event, or you're never gonna get one. What up, Drager? Elgin says hopefully my yellow team will be a bit more kick... Yeah. Drager says trophies are literally just a playtime indicator. Right. Degen says, yeah, renamed by classes to weapon I'm missing. There you go. You're on the right track, dude. You too. You and Mega Seeker. Mega Seeker, thank you again. Appreciate you. You're a freaking legend. I'm so far behind. I'm so sorry. Supernova said I made an all yellow rope dart team. Rope dart, yellow potion, herd master, moon rabbit. That sounds all right. Stab him to death. Mega Seeker says I was just worried because I just got my back. I want to be sure I do what's required in my guild. They're pretty chill, but work hard to keep at the top. If you're in a really good guild, man, I mean, they're trying to stay up there, so I get it. Supernova says I just pretend that Scorpion from Mortal Kombat crashed Gems of War. Get over here. Haha. Alright, I'm getting closer, sorry. Mega Seeker says originally way back when I joined some little dead guild then looked around and ended up in Sons of Chaos. That's awesome. You're a legend. You're a legend. Boomstick Fancy Pants. Do we have a room in our guild right now? Yeah, we got 2 spots if anybody wants to join, so. You have so many purple orbs. You didn't get Ironhawk? Dang. I think I caught up finally. Woo! Sorry about that. But I am almost done, so let's go to the 2-hour mark just to say we did. So what else can we do real quick? I do need to do my cardio, so at this point, I'm just going to get stuff done. So let's do this. Did you guys see yesterday there was like a bunch of gems and like the adventure board was crazy good, so I hope you got it. But this is what I was talking about a minute ago. The key team. Like, I would use this right now for adventure board. If I still needed to get into a really good guild, if I didn't have enough gems to do every single event, if I didn't have enough gold to get guild tasks done in a good guild, you know, I would use this all the time. I'd use it. Who cares that Rowan's the fastest? Who cares that Phoenicia is the fastest? Who cares that this team's cool or that team's cool? Worry about yourself and do the key team and get gold. Do it like, let's just do it, because, I mean, I could never have enough gold either. Like, if somebody said, what should I do? I need to get into a good guild. I'm missing a bunch of troops. I never have enough gems. I would say use your gold key, your skeleton key team for everything, all the time. And who cares how boring it gets? Don't you want to be in a good guild? Don't you want all the mythics? Don't you want enough gems to do all the events and stuff? Use your freaking skeleton key team for everything you can. And every once in a while, I'll reiterate that strategy. I always forget, though, because I don't do it anymore. But I used to do it so much. I use this team so many. Like, I bet you my favorite troop is one of these. Like, you know how you can look at your favorite troop? Bet you it's one of these, because I bet you I use this team more than any other team in the game. It can beat a lot of stuff, too. It can beat difficulty 12 Explorer. It can beat certain PvP. Like, it can beat a lot of stuff, too, because it's got a bunch of summon, a bunch of destroy, a really hard damage. So, it's not like a slouch, either. It can do a lot of stuff. And you put on your gold armor, too. Or your Death Knight armor. And so while I'm getting adventure board done, while I'm getting dungeon done, while I'm getting that pet done, I'm using the gold farming team getting extra gold, too. Most people should probably be doing that. Unless you're level 1,250 and up or something. Or you're already in a really good guild and you're already out ahead of it and you're not worried about it at all and you're fine and you've been in this good guild for a long time and you've been meeting the requirements easily every single week, then yeah, okay. But everybody else who's in a rank 50 guild or a rank 100 guild or a rank 300 guild, you should be using this team all the time and getting a better guild. Because rank's not like an indicator of, you know, it's still an indicator of like how good the guild is and stuff. Like they probably have good people, they probably have high requirements and everything. It's just like the trophy thing that doesn't matter. I wouldn't be out there farming trophies for hours and hours. Just get what you need to get and move on. I don't even pay attention to it. I get it without even paying attention. if we all decided, if Boomstick Fancy Pants says, everybody, we're going to up the trophies to 1,000 a week because we're trying to go up a rank, I would say, okay, let's do it. Go team, go. But if they're not saying that, then I don't worry about it. Because it's a waste of time. Same with like Tower Doom or something. If Boomstick Fancy Pants said, let's get to first place on Tower Doom, and everybody agreed, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. Go team, go. Let's go do it. That's what our guild's doing. Even though the rewards are terrible and we'd be losing in the long run of how much we'd have to invest to do that. And then the rewards you get back are less than how much you have to invest, and it's kind of dumb. I would still be like, oh, if everybody else is doing it, I guess I'll do it too. Yeah. All right, let's go team. But if they're not saying that, which they probably are saying that, if they're requiring 3,000 trophies, like they're pretty much saying that without saying it. Like, let's get up a rank. I'm gonna be a god instead of a whatever, and whatever you get. Never even noticed. Elgin's Toy says next time it's total airplane reenactment, it shall be done. I'm way better at the train, so y'all are gonna have to like super duper nudge me and help me with the other vehicles if you want the other vehicles. Like this time I totally screwed it up. I was talking about all kinds of other crap instead of the plane. If it was the train, it would be like second nature and I'd be saying it. When it's a different vehicle, it's not as easy for me. We gotta do greed, like always, and then you get your egg up. Then you just cast your egg a million times till you get your key, and then you cast your key, and you cast your egg. We do have a shite shoveler, I remember that. We do have a pilot. Elgin's Toy, I think, is the pilot. Fiona is probably the shite shoveler. I can remember that much. Mega Seeker's on there somewhere if you want to give them a position. Always greed first, then you get up your egg, then you cast your egg. Then you cast your skeleton key. Then you cast your egg. Then you cast your skeleton key. It's not slow or anything. It's just slower than Rowan. I should probably... in the first 5 team video, did I even put the gold farming team in there? I probably should have. But that would definitely be like the next one. If I didn't put it in there, it'd be number 6. And then you use it forever once you get it. Until you can't stand it anymore. The only hard part's getting the Cedric. But that then becomes your goal. Like, you don't go, oh no, I don't have Cedric, I can't do this team ever. I can't do this. This video sucks. He's telling me to do something, I don't even have Cedric. Well then now you're gonna go whenever there's a vault event, which there's one coming up soon. You're gonna get your Rowan team ready to go, tune it up, put it on the dyno, get it ready to go, get a new fresh paint job, put some new tires on it, and it's ready to go, right? And then you go to vault event, and you just kill as many enemies as you can with your Rowan team, get as many gnomes as you can, do the Gnomapalooza, blah blah blah, go fast, and then you get a bunch of gnomes, you get a bunch of vault keys, you open a bunch of vault keys, and you get Cedric. So you should work your way backwards. You don't just say, oh, I can't, I don't have Cedric, what do I do? He's telling me to use troops I don't have. Well, go get it. That's your new thing. That's your new goal. Go and get it. Vault event. Vault keys. Rowan. Difficulty 1 Explorer. Kill as many enemies as you can. Cycle those enemies so you get gnomes. Gnomapalooza. Same with the weapons. Whenever I show a team and they don't have the weapon, and they act like there's no other option and they can't do it now. Well, now you have a new goal to get that weapon. And Mountain Crusher is almost always a fine replacement for anything. It's just such a good, versatile weapon. If you don't like that, do EOE. If you don't like that, do Reflection of Good. Just take your colors in mind. Like if you already have a full purple team where, yeah, if the green doesn't... If you need brown... You're a freaking legend ×2, Elgin's toy. You're the pilot and the wing and the windshield. Yeah, I'm glad, Elgins. Y'all get me. Y'all get me? That's never a personal attack. I'm just trying to help. Somebody will say something, right? And then I'll go on a rant about it, but it doesn't mean I'm specifically ranting at that person and telling them, yeah, they get it. I'm like, explaining it to everybody. It just triggered a thought. Now I'm, in general, talking about something for everybody. Not saying, you there, you, egg thief. You said trophies, so oh, trophies suck. So egg thief, you suck too. Like, that's not how it is. Egg thief, why? Why'd you say trophies? You suck. Or whatever. Gold farming team's not the best. Gold farming team's not the best. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm not gonna specifically degrade you or something. I'm just explaining in general, egg thief. Well, you suck, bro. You suck. It's not the best. Tell you why. Telling me? Don't tell me. Talking to me? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Truman Show. Oh my god, Chad, you're the man. Thank you so much, bro. Freaking legend. Clapping hippo. Chad is on there. You guys go. Elgins, you figure it out. You know? Do the plane. Got snakes on a plane. Got Samuel L. Jackson. Who's Samuel L. Jackson? Who is Samuel L. Jackson? Is Chad Samuel L. Jackson? Is he Snoop Dogg from Soul Plane? Is he Samuel L. Jackson from Snakes on a Plane? Is he that old guy with the white hair on that funny show? Who is he? Which guy? What plane movie is... What guy is he? Yeah, that's how you do it. Just think of stuff like that. What guy is Chad? Is he Samuel L. Jackson? Is he Con Air? Con Airs. Chad is Con Airs. He is Nicolas Cage. He's Steve Buscemi. You know? Machete. Machete. Elgins is Machete. Chad is Nicolas Cage. And, Glorfindel, Steve Buscemi. Somebody else is Snoop Dogg. Somebody else is Samuel L. Jackson. Somebody else is Leslie Nielsen or whatever his name is. You know what I mean? Start thinking about plane stuff. It just sometimes takes me a minute. Figured it out, but that would be the plane thing next time. I'll just start thinking of plane movies and giving out. You're now an actor from that movie. Alright, done with the venture board. More gems on there, so make sure you always do that, because yesterday there was just gems all the way across. It was awesome. Dungeon is diamonds. Diamonds is life. See, I don't know as many airplane characters. I haven't seen that movie. I'm more of a Con Air, or I'm more of a Con Air than anything, I would say, because I don't even think I've seen Snakes on a Plane. I just know Samuel L. Jackson's in it. I haven't seen Soul Plane either. I've seen the commercial. The only one of those movies I've ever seen is Con Air, like 1,000,000 times. So everybody would be Nicolas Cage on my plane. Or Steve Buscemi. I think Machete's in that, isn't he? Danny Trejo. Is he in Con Air? If he's not, there's a similar looking fella. What other plane movies are there? Top Gun, dude. Tom Cruise. I love Tom Cruise. You know I love Tom Cruise. Freaking Tom Cruise. I think Chad's Tom Cruise. And I think Glorfindel is Val Kilmer. You know? More plane movies. Red Eye. Who's the girl and who's the weird guy? What about what's his name? The old guy that kicks a lot of butt? Remember that show? That movie? He's like the police that stand on the plane, you know? He's got all those awesome movies where he's an old guy that kicks butt. He has a plane movie too. Liam Nielsen? Liam, is that his name? Liam Nielsen? Leslie Nielsen? Are they the same guy? Is that the same guy? Have you ever seen those two guys in the same place at the same time? Leslie and Liam? Or is that not his real name? I don't know. I don't forget his name. What up, Mr. Tazmaster? Tom Cruise? Yeah, it's a joke. I don't really like Tom Cruise. I just think he's funny. Jumping on couches. Of course, you know, he does have some good movie shows, right? Can't say that Tom Cruise doesn't have any good movie shows. Top Gun, that's a good movie show. Mission Impossible. What's the one where he's like in a taxi cab with Jamie Foxx? That was a good one. I don't seek out Tom Cruise, but sometimes he has a banger here and there. I think, you know, he's like he got all the good movies. So even though he's Tom Cruise, if they had a movie, they would go call up Tom Cruise. He gets all the movies, you know? Jamie Foxx. Got the gray hair. He's like a contract killer driving around. That's a good movie. I like that one. Wasn't there a Speed where they were on a plane? Or is that... They were on a bus? They were on a boat? I think like the third one that went straight to video was like on a plane or something. I don't know though. Hobo the Shotgun. Days of Thunder, yeah. Freaking Dick Trickle. Or no, it's Cole Trickle. My bad. But there is a real racer named Dick Trickle. Like, wouldn't you... What if your name was Dick Trickle? His name was Cole Trickle, though. So, get it right, Cinny. In his Mountain Dew car, or whatever it was. Wasn't it Mellow Yellow or Mountain Dew? I think he had like a Mountain Dew car. Cole Trickle in the Mountain Dew car. With the old man coach. Wasn't Val Kilmer in that one, too? Who was the protagonist, or the antagonist? The other race car driver. Like, the one that always wins. It was like the serious version of, Ricky Bobby. Yeah? The places my brain goes and the things I say. What else are we doing here? Days of Thunder was awesome, though. I used to watch that a lot. Mr. Tazmaster says, hey, Cinny, quick question. Should I ever go higher in City of Thieves Delve? I would recommend keeping it at 20 until a certain point, and it's going to be way in the future. So the answer to your question is probably yes, just keep it at 20. Because by the time you're going to get it off of 20, it's going to be a very long time. So, you know, you run through it on 20 every day, 3 times a day, right? You get all the troops in the underworld. So you're still at 20, because you're getting every single troop in the underworld. And you're getting every single troop in the underworld fully ascended. It's still on 20, right? Well, you still need Chaos Shards to get treasure to, like, upgrade your Horde level and quality for every single other faction, right? So you're still keeping City of Thieves on 20 until that happens too. So every single troop down there fully ascended. Every single faction down there, horde quality 10, horde treasure level, like, you know, then you start doing those. So you get them to 500. And to do that, you may need more treasure, you might need more chaos shards, but when you get to a certain point in the game, you're going to be able to clear level 50 on City of Thieves just as easily as you can clear 20. So that's why mine's not at 20, because I can clear 50 just as fast as I can clear 20. So maybe that's the time. Whenever you're Rowan, you can level up your City of Thieves too, like your Horde level, which will help your Rowan to do more damage. So try 30. You know how you can try 30? And if you can blow through 30 with no problem, as fast as you can do 20, then you could go ahead and progress it by 1. Then you can do 30 over and over, right? Not progress it. And you know you can blow through 30 just as easily as you did 20. So it's not taking you any longer. It's not any harder. So as your stats go up with your Rowan, your armor, or whatever, your horde level goes up in all the factions. You got all the troops. You can start moving if you want to. Then you can go to 40. And now let's see if you can clear 40 just as easily as you were clearing 20 and 30. And if you can do that, then you can move up to 50. And if you can, you know... So, and eventually you'll be able to clear 50 as easily as you could clear 20, and then you can go as far as you want, because 50 always stays there. But I'd recommend leaving it at 20 as long as you can stand it. It's the last one you should do. So you could do all the other factions, get all the troops, get them all fully ascended, get them all to super duper high horde level and horde quality before you would even think about doing City of Thieves to 500. But it's not a big deal at a certain point, because your Rowan could clear City of Thieves on 50 just as easy as it could do 20. So when you get to that point, that's up to you. You can go ahead if you want to. But the way you would try that is just try 30. And if you're not going as fast, then don't do it. You could still do 20, because 30 is like always there, you know. If you got 20 there, you probably got 30 right there too. Do 30 if you're not killing them all in one shot, then it's going to take longer. So you don't progress it then. But if you're doing 30 and you're clearing them all in one shot, and it's the same exact thing as 20, and you're not having any trouble at all, then you can make 30 your new one, and then try 40. Then you try 40. If stuff's not getting killed, and you're leaving stuff up, and it's taking longer, then you just wait, keep it on 30 until you get more stats, level up your horde level, associated kingdom, get Rowan more armor somehow, you know, and then you just do it like that. So you can, but make sure you can clear 50 just as fast as you can clear 20 is what I would say. And make sure you got everything you're trying to get down there. The reason I say City of Thieves is the best place to farm in the underworld is because you can use your Rowan team, and it's one of the best treasure. There might be some that are technically have more treasure, technically, but the fact that you can use your Rowan team and it's one of the best top 3 treasure factions, that's the one. Get it, got it, good. What Drager said, kinda. Airplane characters. Chad's a freaking legend. Let's see here. Mega Seeker's a freaking choir member now. Everybody needs to pray for Mega Seeker. Put up those 2 hands together like you're praying. Emoji. Or the Halo emoji is good as well. A little late for that though. Tips video. Yeah, I know. I know about banking them. You gotta do them at some point, though. You can't just bank them forever, you know? I mean, you can, but you're just not doing them then. You're still good, though, Elgins. You can still do 50. Just get your Rowan to where it can clear 50. Or do, like, the Warrens with the gold farming team, like I was saying earlier. The gold farming team is awesome. If you can also use it while you're farming Chaos Shards, do the Warrens. I think the Warrens is the second best, because you can use your gold farming team. Now you're getting a bunch of extra gold, and you get a trait stone. So the Warrens is my second favorite. If you somehow, for some reason, like you can't do City of Thieves on level 20 because of whatever, then try the Warrens with your gold farming team and leave it on 20. But you see how I'm on 140, but I can't. It won't let me, but, you know. I'm on level 500 here, but I can still do 50. So it's not a huge deal if you go past 20. But it's just faster if you do it on 20. And depending on what your stats are and stuff. If your stats are high enough that 50 is just like 20, then do 50. But mostly like farming in the underworld is for like mostly for people that are, you know, at the beginning. Like I don't really farm down here anymore. I guess I could to get treasure and stuff. But I don't know. I've just been every time a new faction comes out, I just bunch of gold, bunch of gems, throw it at it and beat it. That's how I've been doing it, but so I'm not like I don't have every single one done or anything. I just know how to do it. If I wanted to, I could do it. Just a lot of time and effort, and I decided I'm going to wait now until that update comes out because I think they're going to change the way that we do it. So here I am giving you advice about the underworld, and I bet you in the next faction they're going to change it, and then we're going to have to like figure it out again. Because I'm thinking they're going to let us do like as many as we want per day, or let us go up, I don't know, higher quality. I don't know what they're going to do. Add commons and mythics or something. What up, Tim? Alright, y'all. I'm getting close to the Unicorn Princess time. I got to go pick her up from the kindergarten. Or else I would stream longer. But let's catch up and chat and say goodbye and stuff. So I make sure I have enough time to do all that. But I gotta go. Hard out coming soon. Sorry about that. I would definitely stream longer, but I got the hard out coming soon. Go pick up my 6-year-old at kindergarten. Probably let her ride the bus next year, but it was a weird, yeah, it was a weird time to start kindergarten. The way the work, yeah. So I just wanted to take her. Like, the bus, you know. I don't know. She's rode the bus before, but next year maybe. Because it does take a lot of time to, like, drop and pick up kids and crap. I feel like I'm driving around in the car, just sitting there waiting for hours every day. Like, waste of time. Tim's been working and lurking. Mike D says later on. Yeah. Alright, let me go see if I missed anything. Chad is a legend, yeah. Vlad Maybach. What up, Vlad? Drager. Dark Sagon. What up, Dark Sagon? What is the Mimic Horde and Mimic used for? Like nothing. It's like an Epine thing, but when you get a boss chest, you have a chance at getting a ×2 Mimic chest, which will double the amount of tokens you get. And then you also have a chance of getting a ×5 Mimic chest, which will ×5 the tokens that you just got. And then you have a chance on top of all that to like get that Mythic, which not really used for anything. It's just, it's kind of like the Dark Smith Drenza, like you just something to get. It's rare. Let's see if I can find where I left off here in the chat. Yeah, and if you didn't get Ironhawk when it came out, just save up diamonds. It'll come back around. I feel like some people think, like that's why I did that video on how to get mythics. Because not a lot of people know how that works, like the Soulforge and the cycle and the pool and all that. Some people might think that it's RNG all the time and it's always for random mythics and there's not a pool. And because you're going to see them eventually. It's all about patience and saving up. If you need Ironhawk, it's going to be there one day. It has to be. It's a rotation. It's a pool. It's not just random RNG to where you can never see it again. That's not how it goes. So you'll get Ironhawk. It's just a matter of time. So save up your diamonds. If you want Ironhawk, You just save up 4,000, 8,000 diamonds, and you will get it. It's just a matter of time. So if you missed it, you didn't miss it forever. Just know that. Appreciate your comments there, Elgins. Hey, I'm gonna do a new account as well, Elgins. So, you know, I don't know when. I think that's what I'm gonna do for my anniversary on April 30th, 5-year anniversary of YouTube. Might do another new account playthrough just to do the prequel, the world quest. That's it. I'm not going like super far or anything. I just want to try the new stuff. I can't think of anything better to do other than play like every game I'm playing for 1 hour each or something. That's the only 2 ideas I've had. Faceless One said do an uncapped chatathon, but that just makes me crap my pants, and I don't want to do that. And next month's supposed to be chatathon, not this month, so I'm too scared to do that. And like just having the time, like even if I started at 10 o'clock at night and went till 10 the next day, and then like I'll be really tired. I'm not freaking 19 or something. Like I could do that back then maybe. Vault keys lead to purple orbs, which lead to seals. Yep, that's true. That's what's cool about like making Whitehelm your home kingdom and using the gold farming team and stuff like that. Like glory can change into almost anything else in the game. So you set Whitehelm as your home kingdom. Gold farming team, having enough gold to be in a good guild can turn into anything else in the game. So that's why it's one of the best. Whitehelm's the best home kingdom because of glory. Gold farming team's the best team in the game because of getting good guild, get everything else. David JK63. Hey Cinny, hi everyone. One day I'll get to a live stream early. That's all good, man. I know everybody has different schedules and different time zones and everything, so I kind of pick a bad time to live stream too, so. Elgin says Mimic is largely EPing in terms of snagging the mythic, but otherwise you get extra Yep, exactly. Nah, you don't put it on a team, I don't think. Tom's working on his Zool. That's a big accomplishment. You'll feel really good when you get that done. That was the best feeling in the game, I feel. Getting that Zul'Goth. Better than Dawnbringer, better than anything. Drager says the Nisha rate is 2%. Dang, that's so low. Vine Martin. Wow, you've only been playing for 6 months, Elgins? That's crazy. Vlad Mayback. Chad's a legend again. Trains, planes, and automobile. Throw Mama from the train. Sylvester Stallone. Val Kilmer is the she is. Days of Thunder is awesome. Tom says, I do get your video on my PS4, by the way, bro. So people are watching this right now, like, not even on YouTube. That's kind of weird. You should go subscribe to my YouTube if you're watching right now on PS4 somehow. King says level 30 troops are traded so they might get summoned on death, which makes the run slower. Yeah, there you go. That's a good reason not to do it. It's just like if you accidentally do it, it's not the end of the world type of stuff. It's not the end of the world. They used to be the end of the world because they didn't used to have that level 50 thing. When they first put out factions, could you imagine? When they first put them out, if you progressed them, you did not get to go back at all. There was no 20, there was no 50. It would just, I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. And if you did the event, you know, it counts. And everybody was freaking out, wondering how to, that's when I put out the Delve guide to try to help people because When they first came out, when Delve's factions first came out, people were freaking out because if you go past a certain point, now you're stuck. You can't go any higher, and you can't go back to 20, you can't go back to 50. How are you supposed to get Chaos Shards? Like, it was crazy. And you had to, like, not kill the boss. It was weird. There was a strategy back when it first came out. You would do level 20, even on events and crap. Like, you would do level whatever. To keep it there, you'd have to, like, not kill the boss. And, like, retire. And lose on purpose. Just so you wouldn't progress your levels. That's what we used to do back in the day. Isn't that crazy? Then they fixed it to where you can always do 20 or 50. That it wasn't like that at first. Everybody's freaking out. If you go too far, you're screwed back in the day. That was crazy. Anybody remember that? Mr. Taskmaster, everybody pray! He is now a sinner and one with the choir. We're heading back in the right direction. I really appreciate that. We were slightly leaking. Nobody wants to slightly leak. Glorfindel says, Chad, we just put Gandalf on the exit door. If you do not hit like, you shall not pass, right? Finger the thumb. 18 rated channel. New Batman movie? I haven't seen it. Reynaldo! High and by, right? I think I'm all caught up too, but thank you, Mr. Taskmaster. You're a freaking legend. Everybody pray for the new center of the choir. But yeah, I better get out of here so I don't get in trouble. I want to get yelled at. Space Spook, how's it going? Hey, if you ever need help, man, come to a live stream. I'm doing the same time, same place tomorrow, 12 noon EST, Thursday. Be here if you have any questions. I love helping beginners. It helps the stream. It helps the chat. Any question, I don't care if it's like the most basic. It makes me look good, right? I don't need hard questions all the time. Like if you ask me an easy question, I answer an easy question. You know? I'd rather answer a bunch of easy questions instead of hard questions. You ask me, what's that troop's name that holds the egg? And it's Egg Thief. Yeah? Ask me easy questions. Alright, guys. And gals. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for joining me today. Sorry about having to end here. Freaking hard out. Thank you for joining me today. Elgin's Toy, Space Spook, Tom and Danielle. Say hi to Danielle for me there, Tom. Tim was here. He says, so I'm driving. Thanks all for the hi. Funky Town, Texas. Clip Bomb, a.k.a. Chad. Reynaldo, Mr. Taskmaster, the new center. The new choir member. Everybody's a center. He's a new choir member. Tom and Danielle, Elgin's Toy, Chad, Mega Seeker, Mike D, Dr. Mop Sister. Good to see ya. Rain Man was here. Drager X, King Forever. Mr. Taz Master. Elgin's Toy, the new moderator. Beg for Mercy, my ride or die. Chad, Elgin's, Vlad Maybach. Dark Sagan. Thank you for joining me. Us. David JK63, thank you for joining us. Degen, thank you for joining us. You've been here quite a bit lately. I notice and I appreciate it. Boomstick Fancy Pants. That's how I'm going to say your name from now on, Boomstick. Boomstick Fancy Pants. Boomstick Fancy Pants. David JK. Mega Seeker. That's how I say it in my head. Boomstick Fancy Pants. Mega Seeker. Supernova was here. Good to see you, Supernova. Funky Town, Texas. Drager X. Tom and Danielle. Chad. Rain Man. Supernova. King Forever. Brandon was here. Brandon with the slow clap. I feel that. Peter Miller was here. Good to see you, Peter. Dr. Mops. King. Elgins. Chad. Imperial Topaz. Imperial Topaz, thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you. D-Gen. Costas Vios. Good to see you, Costas. I say names bad. Peter Miller. Glorfindel, say hi to Fiona for me. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me, Glorfindel. And that's as far as I can go back, so if I missed you, I'm sorry. Appreciate you, though. Don't let me go all the way back. But, yeah. Have a great day. Y'all are the best. Legends. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, so the fun doesn't end. We'll see you tomorrow, 12 noon EST. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Freaking legends. The best. Freaking legends, dude. They're like the best, dude. You guys rock.